Hello and welcome back to another episode here on the Minetopia Server. This is episode 11 and we're back over here at our go-kart track. And I've been doing a lot of the grindy work off camera and kind of working out little bits and bobs here and there, a little bit of the technical stuff. Trying to get some of these traps and offensive and defensive type things, kind of like in Mario Kart, you can throw banana peels on the track or shoot a turtle shell at the other players, try to disrupt their race a little bit. And this is kind of what I've come up with. So I've struggled with this mud pit idea because there's not a whole lot of room for spurring people off the tracks. But what I've decided is we've put an activator rail here in this section of track here and a dispenser with 2 target blocks on either side. And the way it works is you shoot the target block and it will dispense an arrow here which will activate the activator rail. So if you time it just right, as the player is rolling over this, it's going to kick them out of their minecart, and then they'll have to get back in and get moving again. So that'll give you a good opportunity, if you're quick enough, to catch back up, or if you're in the lead, but you can turn around and shoot this and activate and sabotage the other player, giving yourself a larger lead. But there's a lot of timing involved, and if you're over here shooting backwards, it means you're sacrificing your forward progress here to give yourself a little bit of an advantage. So there's a trade-off there, and from here you can access that target from quite a ways. So it gives you a chance to catch up if you're quick enough and you get the timing just right to kick them out of the cart. So that's our mud pit. And then over here I have another dispenser with some target blocks, and this one has fishing rods inside. So you would shoot this and it's going to dispense a fishing rod down onto the track, which you'll pick up, and then you can use it to fish the other cart backwards or slow them down. If you keep fishing at it enough, you're going to slow them down and pull them backwards towards you as you're going down the track. So that gives you a chance to, again, catch up if you're falling behind and you want to do a little bit of sneaky measures to get yourself back in the race. So and I've been struggling with where to put them on the ground, and then I remembered in Mario you got these little blocks floating in the air that you would punch and you get your power-ups and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I went with. I went the Mario punch thing, and too bad we don't have a question mark block, because that would have been awesome. But I think the arrows work pretty good. So that one's pointing up and these over here are pointing down. No real reason other than just seems like the arrow is pointing is going to shoot down on this one, and this is kind of like a power up, so that points up. And I've also made a ground entrance. Most people will fly in here, but some people may not have their wings on them or something like that, or just don't want to use their wings. So we made these little sewer pipes like in Mario, with a vine growing out the middle of it to climb yourself up to the top. And it pops up down here next to the loot box. So that's the ground entrance. You just come in here and you climb yourself up the vine, and it gets you up here to the race. And I also made another one to get to the down inner workings of it, and this is the employee only entrance. So it lets us go down there and collect up the diamonds that have been paid and whatnot. But here in just a second, I'm going to hop onto Discord and get with Kip. And then we're going to get working on making this place look super awesome. And we're going to carry on with the Mario theme, because I think we both agree that it looks really, really good in this context. And we need a little bit of light right there. But yeah, so we're going to go with that. And somebody had commented a name, and I think it was It's Pixie Dust had commented Carts and Darts, which I think is a brilliant name. So I think that might be the name that we go with on this. But I'm really excited to get this finished up. We're in the home stretch now. Now it's just all about decorating and making it look really cool and really feel like you've just been transported into Mario Kart up here, ready to race the other server members. So I'm going to hop off, get on Discord, and get with Kip, and we're going to get busy working on this. Okay, yeah. Well, I tell you, this is probably the extent of my redstone abilities here. This is really pushing it. But yeah, I worked it all out on my own, so I'm pretty proud about that. But kind of bummed that the tracker switcher thing didn't work out. But there's just really no way to work around it because it has to be in the same place. Otherwise, whoever switches to here, if it was staggered, would just switch back over to the next thing when they went over the stagger. So it doesn't really work. And I didn't think that it would be possible to tie here, but yeah, I guess it is. So seems like they're pretty even if we were able to get tied back up off after the first lap. So, but yeah, here's some of I've come up with the traps. I've come up with a solution for because it's Mario Kart. You got to have banana peels and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the essence of the game. So basically, what this one is, these are activator rails. And when a minecart goes over an active activator rail, it kicks the rider out of the cart. So when you shoot this target, it dispenses an arrow at that target, which activates the activator rail. So they'll get kicked out of their cart, and the cart's going to come over here, and it'll come to a stop here because this isn't powered. But they'll still have to spend time getting back into it and then get moving again. So this is going to have to be this. I mean, this is a timing trap right here. You have to time it just right so that they're rolling over that activator rail as it gets activated by your shot up here. But I think that makes it balanced pretty well. It's not overpowered because that's kind of an overpowered trap because that can really give you, a good head start on what's going on. But if you're able to time it right, then yeah, you can definitely get yourself caught back up, or if you're in the lead and you want to make sure you stay in the lead, you can kind of sacrifice your forward movement here, turn around, shoot that, kick them out of the cart, and then get moving again to give you a little bit more of a go. And then today I discovered that you can pull mine carts with a fishing rod. So shoot this, it's going to dispense you a fishing rod, and now you can start pulling the other guy backwards or slowing them down as you're coming along. So you can and you'll have that fishing rod for the rest of the game, or at least until it breaks, because fishing rod durability is what it is. And then if it breaks, then you have to dispense a new one. But yeah, so that's kind of the Mario Kart-ish defensive measures that I've come up with, and I put them floating like the little blocks that you'd have to jump, get your mushroom.
Right. Yeah, it's very creative, very Mario.
I kind of wish we had question mark blocks. That would have been perfect, but
yeah,
the arrow was
cool.
Arrow was a suitable substitute, I think. And the castle where people gear up, they get their bows, their arrows, their hats, would probably be, I guess, maybe we put it over here by this tree. You think that's too far away from the start? Like, would people come over here?
Well, I mean, are people going to be going to it and hanging out, and you said it's a clubhouse?
Well, that's what I'm calling it, because when you go play golf, you go through the clubhouse first, and you get your stuff, and then you go play your golf. It's not really a clubhouse, more like the supply area, the gear shop.
Right. Yeah. Okay, but wouldn't it be near the entrance, or
that's why? Yeah. I just didn't know if it doesn't have to be a huge castle, like just a small thing. It's only gonna need to hold.
Do you want it to be like the OG Mario, like the brick castle, or do you want like Bowser's castle or whatever?
No, I'm thinking like the OG. When you finish the game, you jump on the pole and then you run into that little dinky castle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the little dinky castle thing.
That was so much work just for this. Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Oh my god.
It's Mario.
Hello. Yeah, so it's not my favorite Mario head, but
yeah,
what?
Bed's over there by my shulker mountain.
Well, you were a little too excited to kill me there.
Oh no, that wasn't what I was saying
very courteous.
All. This would be like the 20th time I've killed you though, on your request.
Me and Mario.
Where'd you go? I gotta get
Come kill me. Where are you going?
I gotta get cactus.
Okay. I'm drinking my coffee black. I feel like you, Neely.
Oh,
you
nice.
You drink your coffee black.
Oh yeah, that's the only way to do it.
That's That's because I just moved to a new apartment and I don't have milk. I don't have.
If
I
it
don't
was
have
supposed to be sweet and creamy, it would grow naturally that way.
If it's supposed to be a drink, I guess it would be. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Hey, don't fall off the edge.
What did I do? What did I do?
Ah, I got a Mario head.
Nice, dude. That's sick.
Right.
Minecraft
Exactly.
is a belief system. Okay.
Luigi, that skin is terrifying. What? I'm gonna get rid of this real quick. This needs to go away. I don't know how I feel about that. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, good. What is that?
It's the
Oh,
plant
it's the plant thing. Yeah. How many of these do you think we need?
I don't know.
that was. I don't know why that disturbed me so much when I first turned around and saw that.
It's pretty scary.
It catches you off guard. You should wear this permanently. All right, let me see. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
I'm just wearing some weird outfit underneath. This is like the third highest Mario themed.
All right, so we've got Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Bowser, and Toads. So we're just missing a Peach. Oh, that's good enough. I think that's close. That'll do. Are you making plants? Oh my gosh, that is perfect. I love that.
It's so.
Oh, that's so
it's
good.
So small. I'm just like.
What?
Hey,
Who
dude.
invited you? Get out of here.
I got my master bow now.
Yeah.
It's living up to its name.
I distracted him for you.
Oh, speaking of, I need to suss something out real quick because I don't know if you were counting laps when we raced, but I think we still only ended up with three laps. And it's supposed to be 4, so I need to see what's going on with the counter. Maybe I need to add some more items to the dropper circuit so it'll count one more lap. So I gotta dig down there and see what's going on. If I could remember where that's located. Here we go. We start here, and we go around, and it triggers it once. So that's 1. It goes around, triggers it 2, 3, and there should be 4. 1, 2. Oh, I get it. Because, yeah, at the beginning of the 4th lap, it's triggering it. So, okay. I get it. I get it now. I see what's going on. So let me see if I can get to do 5 clicks. So it needs 5 clicks. So.
I'm glad that you finally figured that out. I was going to tell you, but I wanted to see how long it took.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew you knew the solution. I appreciate you letting me work it through on my own. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, now it should be good. I just had to fill the dropper all the way up so that this one becomes more full after 5 than this one is with 9 at the beginning. Okay. So now it should, after the 4th lap, not before the 4th lap starts. So that's what was happening. So it was counting 4 trips over this sensor, but once you go over it the 4th time to start your 4th lap, it's already changed the track because it's counted 4 laps before the lap is actually officially started.
Okay.
So that was the issue. So now it's just got to count it an extra time. So at the end of the 4th lap, you go over here and you end the race. Okay, got it. Should be good to go now. Right on. Yep, I'm going to go farm up some more bows and arrows for a while and mend up my tools.
Okay.
And then come fill these out. And then I'm going to write up the rules and everything. And then I think other than the bleachers, we should be, I think, ready to go.
This chest isn't moving,
and the
by
bleachers
the way.
can be... Oh. Okay. It's just full of junk at this point.
It's too heavy to lift.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'll see what I can do about relocating that chest
No,
for you.
I'll clean it
All
up.
right, well, you have fun.
All right. You too, man. All right. Take care.
Yeah, I'll catch you later. Okay, and that was a whole lot of fun hanging out with Kip, getting this place spruced up, looking really cool. And I love his idea with the heads. I never would have thought about using the heads and the armor stands the way he did. But we've got a legit Mario world here with the I don't remember the names of these things, but they're the little vine guys that spit fire at you from inside the tubes. And we've got a bunch of mushrooms around. I'm probably going to do maybe just a little bit more in this area because there's a lot of open space and not a lot going on. So I need to clear up the Shulker Mountain that's going on over here and get this area over here finished up. But one thing I have been working on since working with Kip is trying to solve an issue that what leaves the game with the ability to be cheated. So you're able to, if you've shot this target without paying for a game, you were dispensed a minecart because the circuit, the redstone that goes across from it, comes around here, powers this block to power that rail to get you going. It also causes this dispenser to fire. So that was a problem. Because not only that, but if you were the only person, if you just wanted to come here and race by yourself to get, practice some laps, do some time trials or something like that, it would also dispense the second cart without being paid for. So that kind of defeats the purpose of having the payment system because you can just sit here and cheat the system. But I have fixed that. And what I've done is I've taken a comparator signal off of the return hopper. So when the cart comes through here, it powers this comparator signal. And it winds its way down in here. And it's repeated over on the other side as well. And it winds its way down into this room down here, where it powers this T flip-flop that powers this sticky piston that sends a block up here, which will complete the circuit or break the circuit. Right now the circuit is broken because the cart has been returned, which makes that piston lower that block. So now this circuit is disabled. So if I was to stand here and shoot this target, see that only that one fired, this one didn't, and nothing was dispensed, even though there is something here that has stayed inside the dispenser. However, and I go grab some, if I was to put a diamond in there and pay for my 4 laps, and then whoever's in lane 2 does the same, or just one person at a time, it doesn't really matter anymore. Right now it's just one payment, one cart, and there you go, you get a cart dispensed, and that would be on a rail if the rail was out there. And as you can see, this block is up, allowing this circuit to complete. So if I fire an arrow at this target, you can see it has completed the circuit, and you heard that fire, but that's not a big deal because there's only ever going to be one cart in the system at any one point in time. So nothing happened except for that rail getting powered, and then you going off on your little race. And if you look over here on this side, this still has a minecart in it. That cart didn't get dispensed because this circuit is broken, because this person hasn't paid for their race yet. So that's all fixed, done and dusted. I can't believe I just said that, but that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling very, very, very mustachio. All right, so the other cool things we've got is we have, instead of coloring helmets to differentiate the different racers, we actually got the player heads for the racers to wear. So when you come here, it's like with Mario Kart, and even my 7-year-old kid looked at this and goes, "Hey, it's like when you pick your player at Mario Kart." I didn't even have to explain it to him. He knew exactly what was going on. So we've got Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, Yoshi, and Bowser, which are all extremely common names and are not connected to any particular intellectual property of any kind whatsoever. They're just completely random,
We chose them because, you know, they're very extremely common. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, you pick your racer, put the head on, and then you get in your cart, pay your diamond, or you pay your diamond, then you get in your cart, shoot the target, and you're on your way. And then you wind your way around, and we changed up how the mud pit works a little bit. So now, instead of just having one dispenser firing in the middle, activating both of the activator rails, when we did a practice run, Kip was trying to sabotage me. He ended up getting himself because he shot the target just as I went over it, and I got across it. He didn't. So now we've made it side dependent. So you can, if you're in this lane, the inside lane, then you shoot the outside target, and you can disrupt the outside player. Same vice versa. If you're on the outside, you shoot the inside target, trying to disrupt the inside player. And then there's the fishing pole dispenser up here. Still works the same way it was. And this was a little bit trickier. I was able to get a fishing pole out. Wasn't actually able to catch the person in front of me. But it is possible. And you're going to have that fishing pole for the rest of the race. So you only have to get this dispensed once to you. And you'll be able to, if you need to, try to catch the other player and slow them down. So there you go. I think I just got to finish covering this all back up. Putting the rails back in. Get this little bit decorated up. And I think this thing is ready to race. I am blown away by how this turned out. And also a little blown away by how much work it was. I didn't expect this little go-kart track to be quite this much work, but I think it was well worth it. This has turned out super awesome, and I don't think it could be any better. And you know, there's the up and down tubes, the employees only tubes. Oh, I'm just loving this. I think this is so awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, put back together, and kind of do some tidying up, and I think we're ready to go. So that's probably gonna do it for this episode. I'm Phantom Man. I forgot I still had that on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know I really had a lot of fun today, and excited for getting started racing. So if you guys are excited as I am, be sure to leave a like. And if you got any suggestions like that, leave a comment. And if you aren't subscribed already, why not? Subscribe. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. This has been Neely. Bye-bye.